Cesar Chavez said, "We need to help students and parents cherish and preserve the ethnic and cultural diversity that nourishes and strengthens this community and this nation." For many, speaking their native language allows them to hold on to their culture. While in school, ELL students are taught English alongside the normal curriculum, but that was not always the case. For the past week, I have been studying federal litigation regarding ELLs, in particular, the 1981 case Castañeda v. Pickard, which is why I'm here to briefly explain the Castañeda decision. I will start with some background information, go over the case, and finish by reviewing its outcome. In Raymondville, Texas, Roy Castañeda, local businessman, community leader, and political activist, lived with his two daughters, Elizabeth and Catherine. The Raymondville Independent School District separated students into high, average, and low ability classes, claiming this was based on his students' aptitude and achievements. Under this system, Mr. Castañeda's generally bright daughters have been placed into the low ability group. Mr. Castañeda investigated and found the majority of students placed in low achieving classes were Mexican American, with many speaking English as a secondary language. Mr. Castañeda also found the school had not created any bilingual program, and even with a largely Hispanic population, the school had failed to hire any Hispanic staff members. This led Mr. Castañeda to file a lawsuit on behalf of his daughters and other ELL students, with the respondent being president of the school district and board of trustees, Mrs. A. M. Pickard. On August 17, 1978, Mr. Castañeda argued this system discriminated against ELLs by placing them in low ability groups due to being less fluent in English and subsequently causing the segregation of a large portion of the student population, precluding them from the same education experience as non-ELL students. This outcome, Castañeda surmised, violated the non-discrimination protections of the Equal Education Opportunities Act. Castañeda's suit also purported that protections found in the Lau decision were not being upheld, demonstrated by the discriminatory hiring practices, the absence of any bilingual program, and insufficient methods to test the success of an ELL program. However, according to the District Court of Southern Texas, there were no rights violations or discrimination. No stranger to fighting for civil rights, Mr. Castañeda hastily appealed the decision, and on June 23, 1981, the Fifth Circuit Court of Appeals agreed with Mr. Castañeda, finding the school district had discriminated against ELL students and violated their right to an equal education. The Castañeda v. Pickard decision is pertinent because it protects ELL rights and its establishment of a new legal test. Becoming known as the Castañeda Standard, this multi-pronged test was created to ensure any federally funded ELL program is appropriate and effective. This test asks school district three questions. Is the program based on trusted educational methods and theories? Are the methods and theories being implemented effectively with sufficient resources and properly trained educators? And after a provisional period, does the district review the programs, ensuring the students are progressing properly? And if not, does the district make appropriate adjustments to ensure English fluency and inclusive academic achievement? For more than 40 years, the Castañeda Standard has been the law of the land and the legal standard that ELL programs are held to. This decision helped to codify the sentiment argued in Lau and requires all federally funded schools meet the needs of ELL students while helping them overcome language barriers, ensuring that they receive a sufficient, appropriate, and engaging education that teaches them English along with core academic content. I appreciate you taking the time to listen to my explanation of the Castañeda decision. We learned how schools were not meeting the needs of ELL students, then discussed Mr. Castañeda's fight for his daughter's educational rights. Lastly, I explained how this decision has impacted education, providing protection to ELL students and standards for their programs. It is because of the hard work of community leaders like Mr. Castañeda and decisions like this, we can better cherish and preserve the ethnic and cultural diversity that nourishes and strengthens this community and this nation. Thank you.